Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Browns' crowded quarterback room, Ocho could make for some awkward moments, but that's not been the case according to Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur said the vibe in the QB room is positive. Everybody's cool. Outside the room, people try to pit us against each other, but inside the room, we know we're one. We're all different characters. It's funny going in there seeing Joe every day. It's fun to see him because I like, wow, I really mean Joe Flacco right now, we're on the same team. Then, of course, Kenny, the experience he's been in the league with these two is cool. And to see the process of it. And Deshaun, of course, he's active in there and he's all in the meeting, so it's cool talking to him. Why? So, yes, only one quarterback can play. We understand that. Mm-hmm. So, because only one quarterback, this isn't Hunger Games. I think that, people think, I think sometimes, Ocho, people try to pit like it's a Hunger Games. Like right. You could have only one winner. Yes, there's only going to be one guy that's going to be able to play at a time. But I'm not trying to sabotage it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go in there. Hopefully he can impart some wisdom. Joe Flacco's been in this thing a very, very long time. What is this, year 17, 18 for Joe?
Super Bowl winning quarterback at that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got to be at least 17. I think 2009 was his rookie year. Okay. So this year 17. 18, okay. Yeah. So, hey, hopefully I can get something from Joe. Kenny Pickett's been in the league for a while. I don't know if I'm going to get too much from him, but, hey, let's see how it go. But,
hey.
So what is, I'm just trying to figure out what it's supposed to be. I understand. Ocho, when you in the wide receiver room.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all didn't, it wasn't a whole bunch of three wide, it was two wide receivers. Yeah, everybody wanted to play. I'm not trying to sabotage anybody so I can play in front of them. If you beat me out for the job, ain't gonna happen, but wish you the best.
Yeah, most definitely. And we know what the pecking order is gonna be. We know what the pecking order is gonna be based on what we saw from rookie camp after they got drafted. Listen, the eye test, it doesn't lie. Mm-hmm. And based on the eye test, when you've seen the quarterbacks that came in their rookie year, you already know who's the best. You already know who it is. So Flacco's going to be the starter. At some point, if Flacco's not playing well, Shedeur Sanders will step in and be the quarterback of the future.
Yeah.
That's just how it's going to go. It's how it always plays out. Every single time. Just not in this situation. In any situation. Maybe this one is a little different because it is Shedeur. He was a 5th round pick. He's very, very well known. And his last name is Sanders. But these things like this happen all the time. And it all plays out the same way.
The cream always rises to the top. It never settles on the bottom. And if Shedeur is what he believes he is, and his supporters believe he is, when the opportunity presents himself, he'll get in there and he won't look back. Same thing would happen with Tom Brady. Tom Brady came in as a 6th round draft pick. He didn't play his rookie year. Mm-hmm. And he was sitting the bench start of his sophomore year. Guy gets hurt, he goes in and he doesn't look back. Lou Gehrig was not starting at first base. Wally Pipp was. And one day he had a headache. And guess what, Ocho? He never got back on first base again unless he was DHing. And I don't think they had the DH back then. So yeah, it happens. It's just when the opportunity presents itself. That's what luck is. You know what luck is? When preparation meets opportunity.
The opportunity, yeah. Yeah.
If you're prepared when the opportunity presents itself, doesn't matter whether it's in sports, whether it's in media. People ask Undisputed, well, how were you? Bro, I was just waiting for that opportunity. I was prepared. I was prepared a lifetime. Yeah. My knowledge of studying and going over stuff and watching sports very intently. You hear Cornbread say, man, damn, look how you breaking the game down. I wouldn't think you break it down like that. You're a Laker fan.
Right. Yeah.
But when you watch and you study, knowing that an opportunity is going to present itself. Because, people don't plan to fail. They fail to plan.
Right.
So all I'm doing is hoarding information, studying. Opportunity, it's going to come. It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And when it does, be ready. We put this together, man. I think I can do my own thing. I can do this. I just need somebody to bounce them. Hey, that's entertaining, can bounce stuff off of. Man, Ocho, what you think about this? Man, you gonna do it? I want to do it too.
Yeah, shit.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the opportunity. A lot of times people get opportunity. Man, they messed over me. No, you weren't prepared. You weren't ready. You weren't ready. And so, hey, now you gotta when things don't happen, don't blame somebody else.
Yeah, I hate that.
What could you have done differently?
Yeah.
What could you have done better?
And you know what I also hate on is when people know a situation. People know a situation is bad and they always find an excuse instead of doing what they need to do. Instead of doing what's necessary to fix said situation, but blame everything else going on around them. That hurts me. That hurts.
Because it's easier to blame someone else than to blame yourself. Because if I were to put that on me, Ocho, that means that something about me is wrong. Right, Who wants to admit that there's something wrong with them?
Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah.
I'd be the first to raise my hand in situations. Hey, I put Shannon. Shannon's done this.
Yeah.
I'm big on accountability.
Same. If I fuck up,
you have to own up to it. You have to. That's the only way to. And look, it happens. Don't beat yourself up about it too much. Hey, you're gonna go through those emotions like, damn, really? But then, hey, pick yourself up. God is good and in bad. He's still God. In good and in bad. So we'll see what Shedeur. I just want him to get in there, and when he gets his opportunity, take the most of it. Ocho, a lot has been made about Sam Laporta's decreased production in his sophomore season with the Lambs. Laporta was targeted 120 times in 2023 and just 83 times in 2024.
What they expect?
That's 37 fewer targets.
What they expect, Unc? You got Jameson Williams, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, you got Dan Montgomery in the backfield. Well, obviously, I mean,
and you got the guy. What was the guy that came from Denver? I forget his name. He played. Yeah. So we saw his receiving yards and touchdown totals saw a dip. Laporta defended himself against critics today using too many miles to feed in this argument.
Oh, there we go.
I feel like he said it. Yes.
He said it. I mean, you can see that from a mile away, but that's expected.
You look, when you got Amon-Ra St. Brown catching over, so how many people you think they can catch 100 balls? You put a lot of, Kelsey's numbers are down, but obviously you see other people's numbers tick up. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
I mean, so you want Amon-Ra St. Brown? I mean, how many catches he have? Like 110, 115? Okay, he gets 115. Now you want Laporta to have what? 110? Let's just say you want him to have 90. Okay, how many Jameson Williams get? How many you going to throw to Gibbs out of the backfield? I felt like I was still very polished receiver in the past game, but I keep hearing comments maybe like this offseason, like, why do you get the ball as much? It's like, dude, we score the most points of any team in the NFL in the last 5 years. Like, everybody deserves the ball. And I agree. I think I deserve the ball still. But I'm very pleased with how I blocked last year in the run game. See how they try to pitch you against your teammates?
Yeah.
Why you ain't get the ball? So that means they should be throwing me the ball. Yeah, I understand he had this, but they need to give me the rock. You see how they try to do that, Ocho?
Always.
Winning ain't enough. I feel bad for you guys because it seems like some of y'all had him on y'all fantasy team.
That's probably what it was, right there.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Not getting the ball, worried about that goddamn fantasy, you know what.
The fantasy or their parlay. You know, the fantasy and parlay, though, Joe. Everybody, man, you messed my parlay up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.